So welcome to all of you. Which will bring me to introducing the opening panel. We have three speakers. We have Mr. Andreas Kamm from the Danish Refugee Council, Secretary General. We have Mr. Morten Jespersen, Under Secretary for Global Development and Cooperation from the Danish Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And we have Mr. Emil Bech Andersen, Deputy Head of Policy and Strategy at ECHO. Good. Three leading personalities addressing the question, why is diaspora humanitarianism so important to us? Andreas, do you want to take the lead? Then I will guide you up here. This is very easy. Press this one, then you're on.
Thank you very much. Excellencies, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Danish Refugee Council, I would today like to contribute with a few words on why the Danish Refugee Council since 2010 has been working to support, to facilitate and enhance diaspora as actors of development and humanitarian aid. In our world today, the humanitarian system is under strain. Levels of forced displacement are rising and are driving an increased need for emergency financing. Today, 80% of humanitarian assistance goes to helping people displaced not by natural disaster, but by protracted conflicts. The over 65 million people that are currently forced to leave their homes behind will on average spend at least 10 years outside their home countries before obtaining a durable solution. At the same time, funding requirements to help those in need are not met. In 2015, contributions to UN coordinated appeals fell short with an unprecedented 45%. The bleak picture of growing needs paired with an insufficient international response has led to an increasing recognition that time has come to rethink the humanitarian architecture. This has been echoed repeatedly in the highest political levels, most recently at the World Humanitarian Summit in May this year, in pursuit of the goal to leave no one behind in terms of affected people. We, and even more so our beneficiaries, can also not afford to leave any actor behind that plays a role in providing necessary assistance. We need a more inclusive humanitarian system, a system that is working to achieve the best possible complementarity with a broad range of actors towards the best possible humanitarian response. Alternative actors such as diasporas need to be part of that system. As a protection agency working with displacement-affected people and communities at all stages of displacement, DRC supports diasporas as valuable humanitarian and development actors for a number of reasons. First, we would like to strengthen the ties between diaspora in their home countries for the benefit of all involved. Through funding and supporting diaspora-led initiatives, we can support the ties in a way that brings development to those countries. Second, diaspora's access to contextual knowledge, to networks and to information makes them a valuable resource to communities of origin in times of crisis, as well as to humanitarian responders that in a high number of situations do not have direct access to people in need. It also makes them a valuable partner in efforts to find durable solutions to displacement. Third, through our own presence as an operational humanitarian actor, we can support an alignment of diaspora-led projects with overall humanitarian principles and enhance considerations of vulnerability and protection. However, we are also aware that it is important to recognize and support the value of diaspora's own way of engagement based on personal commitment and structured around networks of trust. Capacity building is not a one-way street. We need to focus on long-term relations between actors, bringing about positive change for both and resulting in a better response for people in need. Diaspora-led projects have a potential to complement traditional humanitarian assistance as well as local responses. Diasporas have strong transnational networks, and they invest vast personal, human and financial resources to deliver quick, needs-based response in close collaboration with affected communities and local responders. Diasporas can also play a vital role to ensure accountability to affected people and facilitate communication between beneficiaries and implementing organizations. Their long-term perspective on providing assistance means that the engagement is naturally bridging the humanitarian development divide. Within the humanitarian community, we acknowledge that we stand stronger together between the humanitarian and development work and between all actors involved. We need to explore who is best suited for what work, in which context, and how we all contribute to strengthen mutual coordination and integration into one comprehensive humanitarian response. Bringing intentions of inclusivity in the humanitarian system from the policy sphere to the operational one is a joint responsibility. I'm glad to see the level of support that the DEMAC initiative has had and hopefully continues to receive from all sides of the table, working towards our common goal of improving the situation for displaced and conflict-affected people around the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Andreas. Let me welcome Mr. Morten Jespersen from the Danish Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Speak.
Yes. Yeah.